Guys, how's it going? Josue back again with another video on Hear Me Raw. And my goal here is to express myself. I'm expressing myself in hopes to, inspire you guys to do the same. Because I look around a lot and I do see a lack of expression. We even have this saying nowadays called the RBF, the resting bitch face. I don't know if you've heard it, but many of us have a resting bitch face. And it's because really, we're always in our heads. Instead of expressing how we feel, we're always thinking about how we feel, but never really saying it. We're always afraid to really truly express ourselves. And I think one of the best ways to really express ourselves is, many of us we are wise. We have a lot of wisdom within us, but we're afraid to unleash it because we've been told no so many times. One quote that really helped me to really start doing something was to be the change you want to see in the world. And I saw that saying and I'm like, man, that is a powerful saying by Gandhi. Powerful saying by Gandhi. But even then I didn't really know the full meaning of it. And still today I'm learning about that. I still have to keep hearing, that phrase still keeps on playing in my head. I still keep seeing it and it's making more sense and more sense. And it truly is powerful because only way something will change is if you change. We are always putting so much emphasis on things outside of us. Like we complain about the government, we complain about our family, we complain about people, we complain about our friends. We complain and we complain and we complain. We talk and we talk and we talk, but there is no action. And I think one of the best ways to take action is to really pay attention to that quote. Being the change. Focus on being the change, being the light, being the lighthouse for others to follow, for others to know their way. For others to, actually seek, to find out who they are and to find out what kind of change they want to be. Empower others to change, inspire others to change by changing yourself. And it's powerful how that works. Like it works in everything. In a relationship, of course, it works in a relationship. It works in with your family. It works with literally anybody. You could try to convince people to change as much as you want to, but if you're not making a change yourself, and if they're not seeing a change in you, they're not going to be compelled to do anything. Because all around, people, we're always being told what to do all the time. Everywhere you go, there is somebody telling you what to do. Hopefully you don't think I'm telling you what to do. I'm kind of this is kind of like my journal. YouTube is kind of like my journal. I speak to you guys, but I'm also speaking to myself. And don't just take what I say. Go ahead, do the research, and also go out there and figure it out on your own. Because until you figure it out on your own, it's not gonna be your truth. A lot of things I talk about, if you don't go out and actually experience it for yourself, what I say won't really stick. But once you do and go out there and figure it out on your own, you will see it'll make sense to you. But being the change, if you're really trying to change somebody, focus less on them and focus more on you. Something I've learned is that we can't change people. We cannot. It's everybody has to change themselves. We can't save people either. We all have to save ourselves. When we look to others to save us, we end up being stuck and we're always waiting. We're always on standby, waiting to be told what to do, waiting to be ruled. I don't know if you watch Avengers, but I believe that in a scene Loki was like, he was like, you guys want to be ruled, and most of them did. Everyone was bowing down except for this old guy that came up. No, he stood up, no, and of course Loki was about to kill him, but he was brave enough to stand up for himself, to say that he doesn't want to be ruled. And nowadays we are being ruled. We are slaves. A lot of us are slaves, and it's not a scary thing. It's just facts. It just is, because we are not expressing ourselves. If we don't express ourselves, we are pretending to be somebody else. We are putting on a predetermined mask, which makes us very predictable and makes us easily controllable, because they know who you are. They'll know what you like. They'll know what you're gonna do before you even do it. But if you express yourself, and our true selves is like, we're like little kids, we're like little children. We are unpredictable. We just do, we change, we evolve. We are constantly transforming ourselves. We're constantly reinventing ourselves, and that's a beautiful thing, because nowadays everybody thinks like they have to pick something and stick to it. So I'm being that change, and I'm expressing myself. I'm reinventing myself. I'm growing, and I'm sharing that with you guys, so that way you guys can see that you don't have to stick to one thing. You can change. You don't have to be where you are. You don't have to be stuck. You never have to be stuck. If you get to somewhere you don't like it, then go somewhere else. Then do something else. you're free to do that. And then like expression is really, I think that's a sense of freedom that most people are looking for. People are looking for like freedom, you know, just to do whatever the heck they want. But to start, you gotta just start to actually be able to express yourself without any fear. But of course, to do that, you do have to work on the self-love. You have to really get to know yourself, spend some time with yourself, and really fall in love with all of what you are. I mean everything. Fall in love with your body, fall in love with your mind, fall in love with your emotions. Like, just fall in love with being. And that will help you to express yourself and to be the change you want to see in the world. And once you start being that change, others will see it. Your energy will change, and everything's energy. We are energy beings. And once you start being that change in the world, and it's the change that you really want, and that change really does make you happy, you don't even have to say anything. People will gravitate towards you. People will run to you and just be like, what are you doing? Like, how are you doing this? And they'll want to hear your advice because they want the same thing. We all want to express ourselves. We don't want to be out here all quiet and just like, you know, like we don't want to be robots. Nobody wants to be a robot. Even no matter how far deep into the robotic state that they're in, no matter how far deep into the zombie state, you know, it doesn't matter how long they've been walking dead. It really doesn't matter how long. If your energy is high, if your energy is invigorating, if your energy is enticing, they will come to you. They won't even know why they're coming to you, but they will come to you, and they will look in awe and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. We can help each other, and you can be that change. And you don't have to wait to be the change. You can start today. Even if you just make the decision up here, that's a start. You make the decision up here, and you be convicted by that decision that you're going to change. You're going to be what you want to see in the world. If you want people to stop eating animals, go vegan, you know, and share your vegan message, share your vegan journey, share what you're eating, you know. You want people to care more about the environment, share the facts about the environment, you know, and show them what you're doing in the environment. Show them maybe you're composting, maybe you're using like clean, you know, maybe you've gone veganic, which is a step above organic, which is even awesome, no animal input. Maybe you're doing that, share that. You might think you're the only one, but share whatever you're doing. And then you can inspire people to do the same. We have social media. Let's make use of it. Let's not sit on our gifts. Let's not sit on our interest. Let's not sit on our wisdom. Let's use it. Use it or lose it. That's my video for today, guys. So I'm inspiring you guys to really be the change. You know, share your journey, share your story. There are so many ways. You don't have to go on YouTube, but feel free to go on YouTube. YouTube is amazing. You can write blogs. You can write poems. You can paint. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, put it out there, you know, and inspire that change, and you can do it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, hit me up in the comments section, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.